Before you risk a single dollar of real capital in the market, you need to know exactly how your strategy behaves under pressure. Trading without a safety net of historical data is a quick way to drain an account. Over the next few minutes, we will map out how to build a comprehensive simulation. You will learn to run your trading rules through multiple parameter variations and timeframes at the exact same time. To get accurate results, this engine runs backtests using 1-minute OHLC bars: open, high, low, and close. This ensures your simulation captures the micro movements of the market, keeping the maximum deviation to exactly what could occur within a single minute. The only requirement to begin is having a saved rule set ready in your library. Once you have that, you simply deploy it into the Create New Test wizard. Relying on high-fidelity historical data removes the guesswork. It shifts your approach from speculative risk-taking to a methodical, data-driven process. Step 1 is initiating the test sequence. You start by selecting the rule set you want to evaluate directly from your library. Next, you move into the parameter settings stage. If your rule set contains variables like stop-loss margins or position sizing, they will appear here, ready to be manipulated. By changing the value iteration dropdown from static to incremental, you unlock the start, end, and increment fields. Notice the calculated values column. Setting an increment of 5 between 5 and 25 automatically generates 5 distinct testing scenarios. This automated parameter iteration does the heavy lifting. Instead of running dozens of individual tests by hand, the system tests all possible combinations at once to find the mathematical optimal setup. With parameter set, proceed to the symbol selection step. Here, you choose which specific markets and timeframes to apply to your current test batch. Ignoring real-world trading costs is a common mistake. Testing without factoring in fees creates an illusion of profitability that falls apart in live markets. In this panel, you solve for that friction. You manually assign the exact leverage, commission percentage, and slippage per tick for every selected asset. Next, you apply a schedule set. This defines the exact days and specific hours your algorithm is permitted to execute trades. If you are trading across different global markets, the engine automatically reconciles your selected active schedule with the native time zones of each chosen symbol. By factoring in strict operating schedules and exact friction costs, you strip away the theoretical noise and reveal the actual net profitability of your strategy. Now we move into the test settings phase to apply our final constraints. The first step here is defining your budget calculation method. This dropdown displays your allocation options. A fixed budget applies a constant margin to every single trade. A compounding budget adjusts dynamically, reinvesting your accumulated profit and loss as the test progresses. Below the budget settings, you must define the test interval dates. Pay close attention to the price data interval table. Your selected dates must fall within the green checkmarks of the data status column to ensure historical data is available. If you are testing future symbols, you have to account for contract rollovers. Leaving positions open on expired contracts will heavily distort your historical data. This configuration section solves that problem. By mapping your future symbols to specific date sets, the algorithm is forced to automatically close open positions right at contract expiration. Finally, review the preview and confirmation screen. This panel displays the total concurrent test scenarios generated by your parameter ranges and provides an estimated duration before you launch the simulation. Applying strict capital limits and realistic contract life cycles ensures that your backtest perfectly mirrors the hostility of a live market environment. Once launched, the engine rapidly processes these data variations in parallel, simulating years of trading activity in a matter of seconds. You can confirm the successful execution of your batch on the backtests dashboard, where every generated scenario is logged as a completed simulation. Clicking into the test results view reveals the comprehensive metrics calculated directly from that 1-minute bar data. Here you can compare total net profit and loss, maximum drawdown, and the Sharpe Ratio side by side. With these metrics calculated, you now possess empirical proof of how your strategy performs. You are ready to analyze the data, compare the variations, and isolate the definitive winning setup for live deployment.